हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, हाउ आर यू? कैसे हैं आप? देख रहे हैं द एडू गुरु और आज हम लोग सीखने वाले हैं कुछ विशेष चीज़। क्लास 11 के फर्स्ट चैप्टर कंसेप्ट ऑफ स्टेज, फर्स्ट चैप्टर बेसिक कंसेप्ट, जिसमें हम लोग मैटर के बारे में जानेंगे। तो अभी तक आपने अगर चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है प्लीज़ जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर लीजिए और बेल आइकन को दबाना नहीं भूलें, ताकि जो भी मैं वीडियो अपलोड करूँ तो आपको वीडियो जो है सबसे पहले मिले। ठीक है, तो शुरू करते हैं बिना देर किए हुए। आज का टॉपिक है, बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग टॉपिक है भाई, हम लोग बहुत पहले से पढ़ते आए हैं, इसलिए इस पर थोड़ा बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लेंगे, इसलिए बहुत सिंपल वे में हम लोग सीखेंगे। ठीक है, नेचर ऑफ मैटर्स। तो पहले फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू नो दैट व्हाट इज द मैटर। So in classes 9, 6, 7, 8, 10, you have already studied about the matter. And our life is a complete made up of matters. So first of all, we have to know what is the matter. So matter is anything that have mass and occupies some space is called matter. Anything that have mass and occupies some space is called matter. For example, chalk, book, stone, sand, water, air, carbon dioxide, smoke, milk, etc. These all are matters, and they all have some mass and some space. Space means volume. They occupy some space. So we can say these all are matters. Chalk is a matter, book is a matter, stone is a matter, sand is a matter, water is a matter, air is a matter, stone is a matter, smoke is a matter, milk is a matter. These all are matters. Okay. Now say classification of matter. How can you classify the matters? So matters can classify in two ways: on the basis of physical state, and second on the basis of chemical composition. Chemical composition. Okay. There are two ways to classify the matters. फर्स्ट वी डिस्कस ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ फिजिकल स्टेट। हम लोग क्लास 9 में पढ़े हैं मैटर्स आर क्लासिफाइड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ फिजिकल स्टेट इन 5 सब कैटेगरीज। फर्स्ट वन सॉलिड, लिक्विड, गैस, प्लाज्मा एंड पीईसी। सॉलिड लाइक chalk, sand, stone, these are solids. So what are the solids? How can you say? The solid have fixed shape. They have fixed shape as well as fixed volume. They have fixed shape, size and volume. So such matters are called solids. They have fixed shape and fixed volume. Okay. Now liquids. What are the liquids? Liquids have not fixed shape, not fixed shape, but they have fixed volume. Understood? यानी वैसे सब्सटेंस जिसका शेप, आकार फिक्स नहीं हो लेकिन वॉल्यूम फिक्स हो, तो ऐसे सब्सटेंस को हम लोग क्या बोलते हैं? लिक्विड बोलते हैं। जैसे हम लोग बोलते हैं वाटर, ठीक है, वाटर, मिल्क, ऑयल, पेट्रोल, these all are the liquid substances. They have not fixed shape but they have fixed volume. So 1 liter is a fixed volume, but if you put the 1 liter of water in a bucket, it's hold the shape of bucket. If you put in the water in glass, it will hold the shape of the glass. So the shape of the liquid are not fixed. Now see gas. They have not fixed. They have not fixed what? Shape as well as volume. So such substances are called gases. For example, air, CO2, hydrogen, oxygen, smoke. They all have not fixed shape as well as not fixed volume, but they exist in nature. Now, last one is second last one, plasma. The superheated substance having ions or electrons are called plasma. Plasma. For example, lava. These are the fifth state. Plasma is considered as the fourth state of the matter, and it is the superheated substance. For example, if you go inside the core of the stars, core of the planets, you will observe a superheated liquid, semi-liquid materials that is called plasma. PEC, another type of the state, that is, this is called supercooled. Supercooled. If PEC stand for co-cyclic condensate. If you cool the substance, they become super cold and converted into hard mass. That substance is called PEC. So these are the physical classification of the matters, on which we classify matters on the 5 subgroups. Properties of solid, we will discuss one by one some properties. They have fixed mass. Solid have fixed mass, fixed volume. They have certain density, or you can say that high density. Their molecules are tightly packed. They have a fixed, certain geometrical shape, and they cannot intermix with one another. Solid cannot mix with one another. Similarly, liquids can flow. They have a special characteristic called fluidity. Liquids can flow. Liquid cannot stay at a position. They hold the shape of the container. They have low density rather than the solids, and they can intermix easily. So liquid have not fixed shape. Also, the intermolecular forces are less weak rather than solid. And another one is gases. Gases are those substances in which molecules are very loosely packed, so the intermolecular force of attraction is negligible, and the intermolecular distance is very high. They have very less density. They can mix with one another in any proportions, and they have also very less density. So these are the characteristics of the solid, liquid, and gases. Okay. Now we will consider another way of classification of the matters, and that is called chemical composition. Second classification, that is on the basis of chemical composition. On the basis of chemical composition, matters are first classified into two parts. First, pure substance, and second, impure. Impure substance also called mixture. Pure substance are further classified into two groups: metals, elements, and compounds. And mixture can classify in two groups: homogeneous elements are classified into three parts: metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Compounds are further also classified into inorganic, organic, and organic. That is mineral from animal or plant. Okay. Further, metals can classify in four parts: alkali metal, alkali, earth metal, transition metal, and inner transition metals. So we will discuss about the different types of. So on the basis of composition, chemical composition, metals are classified into pure substance. Pure substance means those substances which are made up of the same kind of the atoms और molecules. जो एक ही टाइप के atoms और molecules से बने होते हैं उनको हम लोग pure substance कहते हैं. And impure substance which are made up of the mixing of two or more substances in any proportion. दो या दो से अधिक सबस्टेंस को अगर आप किसी भी प्रोपोर्शन में मिला देते हो तो आपको क्या मिलता है? मिक्सचर मिलता है. जैसे आप लोग जनरली मिक्सचर जो खाते हो, मिक्सचर जैसे अगर हम मिला दिया सैंड प्लस वाटर, तो दिस सैंड प्लस salt, this is a mixture. You can mix two or more than two substances. Further, impure substances is classified into two groups. That means mixture is classified into two groups: heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture. If the composition of the mixture is throughout the same, then it is called homogeneous mixture. Salt solution. Okay, so salt solution is a homogeneous mixture of salt and water. Heterogeneous mixture, for example, sand and salt. These are the heterogeneous mixture. Air is a heterogeneous mixture. Milk is a heterogeneous mixture, not it is a homogeneous, because it is a colloidal solution. We will study about this in detail, heterogeneous and homogeneous mixtures. Now come to the pure substance, those substances which are made up of the same kind of atoms, like element or compounds. So what are the elements? So those substances which are made up of the same kind of atom are called elements, like hydrogen, helium, neon, calcium, magnesium, carbon, sodium, etc. These are the elements which are made up of the only same kind of. Hydrogen is made up of only hydrogen atoms. Helium contains only helium atoms. Neon contains only neon atoms. Calcium contains only calcium atoms. So these are the pure substance. Further, elements are classified into three parts: metals, non-metals, and metalloids. Metals are those elements which have special characteristics. You can say that they have ability to donate electron, lose electron to form cation. They are good conductor of heat and electricity. They have high density. They are malleable and ductile. So such properties contains elements which are metals, and non-metals are those elements which have generally exist in the nature in soft phase or in a gaseous form, except carbon. They are non-malleable, non-ductile, bad conductor of heat and electricity, less density. These are the characteristics of the element we will discuss further. So these are such type of elements are called non-metal. For example, you can say oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, sulfur, phosphorus, chlorine, bromine, iodine. These are the non-metals. Metals, you can say metals: sodium, iron, copper, zinc, gold, etc. And metal words, those elements which have properties lies between the metal and non-metals are called metal word. Examples you can say silicon, germanium, arsenic, Bb. Such type of the elements are metal words. Now up to the point, compounds. Compounds are those pure substances which are made up of the chemical combination of two or more elements. For example, water. Water is a compound. For example, you can take water, H2O. It is a compound. It contains hydrogen and oxygen. Further, compounds are classified into two subcategories, that is inorganic compounds and organic compounds. Inorganic compounds are those compounds which are generally obtained from the mines, minerals, like example sandstone, hematite, magnetite, siderite, oxide. These are the compounds, but they exist in the nature under the earth crust. So such type of the compound are called inorganic compounds, and another compounds which are generally obtained from the either plant or animal bodies are called organic substance. For example, you can say CH4, C6H12, yes, C6H6, C6H12, O6. So these are the organic substances. They are generally obtained from the source of animal or plant. तो ये जनरली हम लोग मैटर्स को क्लासिफाई करते हैं. इन डिटेल वी विल स्टडी अबाउट द कंपाउंड्स इन प्रीवियस चैप्टर और प्रीवियस सेक्शन ऑफ द केमिस्ट्री. तो आज के वीडियो में हम लोग नहीं पढ़ेंगे. अगर आपको मेरा वीडियो बेसिक कंसेप्ट ऑफ द केमिस्ट्री का फर्स्ट लेक्चर अगर आपको अच्छा लगा होगा तो आप मेरे चैनल को लाइक करना और शेयर करना नहीं भूलें. और फिर मैं अगले वीडियो लेकर आऊंगा जिसमें मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि लॉ ऑफ केमिकल कॉम्बिनेशंस. ओके, तो तब तक के लिए बाय, थैंक यू.